Bitcoin is currently trading at $35,800 and it has got less than 24 hours to reach the 21-week EMA, which is at around $45,000. So will Bitcoin be able to reach that? And what is the significance of the 21-week EMA? We are going to find out those things in today's video. Also, we are going to look at what is the bullish scenario for Bitcoin going forward and what is a bearish scenario and what do I think of Bitcoin going forward. So stay tuned to today's video and find out these details.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release, and we release new videos every day. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram and join our family there. The link is given in the description below. Also, if you'd like to read about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to our website cryptobullsclub.com, wherein we post very interesting articles. Also on the website, you can get on a one-on-one call session with our experts and get an expert opinion on your portfolio or any other questions that you have. This will be a paid service. Now let's jump on to today's video. So first of all, we are on the Bitcoin US dollar weekly chart, and currently Bitcoin is trading at around $35,600 and the bull market support band is currently trading at about $45,400. So we are still approximately about 33% from where our bull market support band is. Can we get there? We definitely can. So we got a correction of $10,000 in a day and we need a $10,000 candle right now. So if we just close the 20-week SMA, we can see the 21-week EMA is the most crucial part. So we can definitely get a candle sometime later in the day. We still have got around 16 hours at the time of recording this video for this candle to move. But what if it doesn't move, and what is the significance of this 21-week EMA? Let's try and understand this. So the 21-week EMA is actually a mark on the chart of Bitcoin below which Bitcoin has never printed a body of a candle when it is in a bull run. In the past of 2017 market cycle, we got a couple of wicks testing the 21-week EMA, but never a candle or a body of a candle underneath. With the first time we got the body of a candle under the 21-week EMA was on the week of 29th of January 2018, where we know that Bitcoin had already topped out the week of 11th of December. So this is very, very crucial. Even if we go back to the 2013 market cycle as well, so we got our first body of a candle below this 21-week EMA on the July 13th, and from there onwards we went on sort of a bear market for about 3 months or so. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now what do I expect? Basically, if we close below this 21-week EMA, I believe we might go in this direction for some time and then could probably test the bull market support band. That test would be very, very important, because if we get rejected there, we could be looking at an extended bear market going forward. Okay, again, this is not a financial advice. These are all my personal opinions, but looking at the current position of Bitcoin and looking at where we are currently, I am actually looking to short Bitcoin rather than longing, and our premium members are also doing that. Now, if we get a correction where we could actually land, that's the important question. For that, we'll pull out the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So we are on the Bitcoin log growth curve, as we can see, and to be very honest with you, this correction was very much required if we are talking of a $200,000 Bitcoin for the top, and I strongly believe that this is not the market cycle top. Okay, according to me, this is not a market cycle top, because market cycle tops generally look like this, where we have a spike up and then we come down. Every time we had in the past, what we had in 2019 also, right, where we had a spike up, but this doesn't look like a market cycle top. Okay, this looks more kind of a consolidation platform. Now what happens if we tend to get rejected by this 21-week EMA? Where could we be landing? So according to me, we could be testing these levels of around $25,000 if we are to talk about in the next couple of weeks. Mind you, this is an increasing curve. Okay, so this is ever increasing. So basically what I am saying is, if going down the line, this bottom box, this consolidation phase in the log growth curve will keep on increasing as time goes on. And also mind you, if we consolidate below the 21-week EMA, the curve has actually pointed downwards. Okay, so that's an indication that if we are not going to the 21-week EMA, the 21-week EMA might come to us. And then probably, so if we come to these point at around July or August, wherein the top half of this bottom part of this log growth curve is at around $35,000 or so, I believe the 21-week EMA might be coming to these regions, and we might test it again and then build from there going forward. Now, I said earlier that this correction was very much required for Bitcoin to actually grow to about 200,000 or even further when the market cycle top comes. Now, why is that important is basically, as we know that this is a rising pattern. Okay, so basically if we are to top out just today, our top according to this Bitcoin curve would be at around $108,000, right? But if we are to look at around a $200,000 Bitcoin, or for that matter even a $250,000 Bitcoin, then according to me we might be looking somewhere around the end of this year, or probably the first quarter of second quarter of the next year is also possible. Now, these are all based on historical data, where we see that we tend to top the market when we reach this top layer of this Bitcoin log growth curve. So based on that assumption, I am telling you this consolidation is very healthy for Bitcoin going forward. And if we are to top out, we might top out even higher than what we would have made if we would have gone straight up to this red curve right away. Okay, so that is very much important. Now, there are a couple of theories which are coming out in the market currently. One is the bullish scenario and other one is the bearish scenario. So in this video, we're going to cover both of them. First, we're going to look at the bullish scenario. This is again the same chart, the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the weekly time frame, and these yellow lines signify the halving period which occurred. Now, one of the theories that is coming at this point of time is basically in 2017 we were 371 days from the date of halving when we got a 40% correction, and from this correction we got a rise of more than 600% where the market actually topped out. Now people are actually saying, and they have actually found out, is we are actually 371 days as of this week, okay, from the date of the halving. And they are assuming that based on the historical data that it might get repeated and we may get a 500% growth. So if we get a 500% growth, where we could be lying, let's quickly measure that, the 500% from the top. So basically 500% from the top could take us all the way up to a $400,000 Bitcoin. Now, do I think this is possible? From a personal point of view, I don't think this is gonna repeat, because all the other criterias in the market, all the other signals in the chart are not indicating towards this. This is one of the theories. I personally do not endorse this at all. This is just another theory which is going around the market, which is going around the circle. So I thought of presenting it to you, and this would probably be one of the most bullish scenarios going forward. Even if we don't rise by 500%, even if we rise by 250% also, we are looking at a $220 Bitcoin in about 6 months from now, which I don't think is gonna happen that soon. Now, the reason for this, as we discussed earlier as well, this top half of the log growth curve is currently at around 110,000, and if we can go about 6 months from now, that will be in November, this is at around $150,000. So according to the past historical data, where we have 3 data points actually as compared to just this one data point of 2017, we may assume safely that the top half of this log growth curve is where Bitcoin will top eventually for this market cycle. Now, what I presume is this could very well be a double top market cycle like we had in 2013. But if we consider this 2019 peak to be a peak in the market cycle, then it could very well be a triple peak cycle, okay, wherein we move something similar, right? Like here we come down, then we go up, and then we peak out from these levels, okay? So that is very much on the cards as well. And to be honest, I personally believe the strongest in this theory. Now, what is the reason that I feel that Bitcoin was overextended? For that, we'll go to the next chart. So we are on this Bitcoin US dollar weekly chart again, and here we have actually replicated the chart patterns of the different market cycles. So the red one is the 2011 market cycle where we had very steep rise. Then this one is a 2013 market cycle, and this one is the 2017 market cycle. One of the things that I would like to highlight to you here is basically over a period of time, as we can see in each market cycle, there is a concept of diminishing rate of return. What do I mean by diminishing rate of return? The returns that we would be getting over a period of time would actually be reduced. So this is from the bottom of this market cycle, which was at around 2019 or so. This is not from the halving date, but even if we do this from the halving date, the results would be more or less on the similar side. For this example, we have taken from the market cycle bottom. So as we can see, each market cycle gives us a diminishing rate of return. So 2011, we have the steepest rise, wherein if we had to follow that, we would have topped out in October of 2019 and Bitcoin would be close to $500,000. That we know definitely did not happen. This was the 2013 market cycle, which took us more time. As we can see over here, the returns was lesser over a period of time as well. Here what we can see is in this current market cycle, for some time we were actually overextended from this market cycle as well, from the 2013 market cycle as well. Back in October, November 2013, we were actually overextended from the 2013 market cycle, but eventually we came down, we got a correction, and then we crossed below the 2013 market cycle pattern. Now this blue one is the 2017 market cycle pattern, and we can see that all the way we were actually overextended of the 2017 market cycle till the last week or so, wherein we have actually come down. Now if we get a rise here, we can very well go above it, but from a personal point of view, I believe that we might be going somewhere in these regions like this, and then could be our market cycle top. So this is a more of a bearish scenario which I believe in, and my thoughts are backed by these data points, these previous 3 data points that we have. But then again, I will be more than happy if Bitcoin crosses over the 21-week EMA and we keep on rising and click the $100,000 in a couple of months time. Probably as predicted in one of the theories, it could reach there by September 28, 2021. So trust me, I would be more than happy if that happens. But from a realistic point of view, where Bitcoin is currently, I believe a sort of a sideways movement and consolidation is on the cards for us. This could prove to be a great buying opportunity if you are planning to accumulate more Bitcoin, or if you're looking to swing trade. Then I would recommend that at least for our premium members, they are shorting rather than longing at this point of time. So that's pretty much it about today's video. If you like the content, please smash the like button. Also leave in the comment, what do you feel where Bitcoin would be going after a month or so? Where do you see Bitcoin? Just comment with a particular number that you feel that Bitcoin would be here, and I would be happy to review those in the next video. So that's pretty much it about today's video. Share this with your friends, give them a perspective of both the bullish scenario and the bearish scenarios. There are multiple videos out in the internet which would be talking about only the bullish scenarios or the bearish scenarios. Here we have tried to cover both the scenarios. This highlights that we are not biased towards any particular side, but from a personal point of view, I believe in this theory, but it is up to you, it is up to your judgment as to what do you want to believe in. So that's pretty much it about today's video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.